Chris from Ravensworld. I want to talk more about ShellingtonLabs.com. Um, they make awesome 3D printed blasters. They have the Wingchester, the Renfield, the Spring Thunder, the Fly Point pistol, and others. And they also have of course the injection molded Kieran, which I should be having arrive soon. So that way we could, you know, I can do a video on that, and you guys can check it out, and then I'll do a follow-up firing video, as I will do with the one I'm going to talk about now. Um, Basically, if you look on that corner, on the right side of my video, you'll see a pistol hanging right below the dart zone, next to the hanging screw holder, screws holder. That one I have finally got a hold of the battery, a lipo battery it uses, and I have to charge it safely, of course, and then I can do a test firing video on that. But the one I'm going to talk about here is the Wingchester. I painted mine to look like, a Winchester rifle. I have to work on it a little bit more. I haven't quite got it to where I want it yet. But I'd say this thing is, 75, 80%, well, no, maybe 75% 3D printed, and the rest is, like metallic parts and whatnot. And this thing weighs about, very close to 4 pounds. When I weighed it, it came up 3.99. So pretty close. Let's say 4 pounds. It has this is this here. This here is an added piece. You can get a shorter one, which I have in my drawer, or you can just use it without it. It'll stop right where you see that opening there. And of course, it has a rail on the bottom. If you want to add anything. What I got in today, as you can tell, is the upper rail. It obviously comes with this already on it, but I wanted more stability, especially if I want to put a scope on it. This would be too short. This might be fine for maybe like a laser sight or something, but I wanted this whole thing. So it came today. This is 3D printed. As you can see here, it's screwed here, here, and here again. And I feel it provides stability because it screws here and here, and it keeps it solid and whatnot. And I've been happy with it. I think this holds. I can't load anymore, which it loads from here, as you can see. You probably can see it right there, a shell. I think it's like 5 or 6, maybe. I can't remember. But what it also is I got the curve. Okay, and so I got the curved lever. This is metal here. The trigger is 3D printed. And it comes in a couple of different styles. They have this one that's like it. See, it comes like here, and then it kind of like a big loop, Um, so I guess it's, for if you feel more want more room for the lever, you can have that. But I got this because I thought maybe it might have been closer to, an authentic Winchester rifle. It's $200. So I'm sorry, I'm looking up information on my screen. It's $200. Um, Obviously you can see to say, you might be able to see. Try to see. There it goes. Shellington blasters right there. Um, you can get it in black and white, black and red, which is they call it the drac. Um, blue and orange, um, black and orange, and black and forest. Um, I like the black forest, but like I said, I wanted to paint it to look like a authentic Winchester rifle, which of course I will be painting the upper rail, but I just wanted to show you guys it. And another thing I got that I think is really cool, especially they don't have a bandolier. Like you can see in my behind me there, above the next to the orange lamp, that's the bandolier for the Spring Thunder shells. Um, I had given away my Spring Thunder when I was first starting my channel to try to get it up to 100, and it worked. And I have been missing it since, so I'm hoping to get a Spring Thunder back very soon because I never really got a chance to do a video on it and of it firing. Um, and yes, in case I do any comments, I noticed the paint splatter. I have to paint the lever. I just haven't done that yet. You can get the lever is the curved style. You can get it as a straight one, or you can get it what they call the big loop. So you got that. You can choose the number of shells, the number of darts, what kind of stock style. Regular stock, stubby, solid. And here's another thing that's also important is you can get it either hot, regular powered or low powered. If you don't want your kids to get, if you don't think they'll wear protection and stuff like that, you can get a lower powered spring in it, and it brings it down to 85 FPS. The stock is 150, and it shoots really good. I'm actually curious to see if another spring could be put in to make it even shoot, with more FPS than that. But I haven't really messed around with it because 150 is pretty good. I mean, it shoots pretty far. You can get the upper rail, like I got, and the other one that's really cool to get, especially if you don't have a bandolier, because like I said, they don't make a bandolier for the shells, which also, the Fly Point and the Winchester share the same shell. I'm gonna try to have my wife make me a bandolier that fits the smaller shells for these. But in the meantime, I got the stock rack. It's a shell holder. It holds 5 shells, as you can see. And I painted most of my shells, but not all, to look like real shotgun shells. This one, you know, um, this one looks, kind of nice. And you just put it here. Boom, it's in there. You got some extras, to pull out. I got a bag of screws too, for various things, and that might be needed for future stuff. You can get like I said, you can get the lower rails. You can get all kinds of accessories, for the various blasters that they have. You just have to surf through their site. You can get the different kind of stock. Like they have a replacement stock for the Wingchester. The upper frame, the shells. You know, heck, you could even get a Wingchester sticker. Um, they really have all the kind of parts that you might need in case, God forbid, anything ever happens. The other cool thing too is they have a pretty nifty um, download section. Um, give me a minute. I shall. I apologize. I thought I had it all set up. Apparently, I do not. Bear with me a minute. Seems like I might not be able to get in. I'm not sure what the password was in it. I usually just have everything saved and I just log in and boom. But they do have an email, info@shellingtonlabs.com. Everything's made in New York City, which is where I'm from, so it's kind of cool. And the guy that runs it is Harrison Luke. He does, like I said, he does a great job. I've been, working with him, quite a bit, and I recommend to tell him that Chris from Lord Ravensworld on YouTube sent you. You can. I don't know if it's still. I think it's still available. You can try Raven World as like a code word. Also, it might give you like 10% off on your stuff. So make sure to, if you're going to order, to send them the info. If you already ordered, send them an email with the order number and where you got it from. But I would personally message them ahead of time. This way, if there is a 10%, they can send it to you and you can apply it to your order. I highly recommend checking them out. Like I said, once you can get into the download section too, you can download all like the specs for the Spring Thunder stuff. You can even 3D print your own, and then you can just buy the parts, internal stuff that goes with it, yourself. And of course they have a newsletter. I will put all the details, in the description of their email, their website, who to tell them recommended you, because that's the only way we can keep track if anybody was to buy as a result of the video. But I would definitely check out their stuff. The Kieran is actually what you call it, the molded version of the Renfield. The Renfield is very similar. I one day want to get a Renfield just so I can do a video prior and comparison as well of the Kieran and the Renfield. The Kieran, like I said, is the injection molded. That's what I was trying to get out. The injection molded version of the Renfield. I haven't gotten that yet, but and I've never tested a Renfield yet, so I can't really tell you how it is. But it really seems nice. I'm hoping, like I said, to get one and be able to compare it with the Kieran. I expect the Kieran to be better, but it still doesn't hurt. So you got that, and then they have the fly point is also nice. So check them all out. I highly recommend the Wingchester. very good, you know, holding right there. You can put a little bit of force in it, and then of course, you know, after each shot, the shell, you know, ejects out. So make sure you don't have any high grass or whatever, because otherwise you might not find your shell. If you paint them like I did, you might be able to do it. You know, maybe even put a layer of glow in the dark paint over it, so if you're firing at night, you know, it might light up from being absorbed by the light. Who knows? But I'm thinking about a scope on here, so we'll see. But this is it. This is the Wingchester, and I'm asking everybody to make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Um, Leave comments if you have any questions, or if you'd like to see a particular blaster, because then I can let him know, and maybe I can get it sent. If you would like to see the Renfield and the Spring Thunder, um, comment and recommend that I get sent one, and maybe that'll happen, and you know, we'll get it going. So in the meantime, I recommend this one for sure, and I recommend the Fly Point, which is the two that I have, and my Spring Thunder that I used to have. I definitely recommend it. It's really awesome. They have some great attachments for that too, including the sniper kit, um, and pump handle, as well. So there's a lot of different customizations you can do for that. So be sure to check that out. And again, tell them that Chris from Lord Raven's World on YouTube sent you. Uh, Tell them that I came up with the code word Raven's World, and you know, hopefully he'll give you that 10%, and you can be on your way to owning one of these babies. So that's the conclusion of this. I hope everybody got something from it. Again, leave comments if you have any questions. Everybody be well and take care.